So I am hopping on here. There's no viewers yet, but for anybody who decides to watch this after the fact, um, I am hopping on here because I wanted to say hello and just say hi and let you know that I'm still alive. Uh, things have been really crazy. We've been very sick, very ill this season, and it's been really rough. Um, but also, there's a lot of other stuff going on. So I'll wait until there's some more people here to just like share. But yeah, I had some presents I wanted to wrap and I was like, I could do this by myself or I could hang out with you guys and say hello and tell you where I've been and tell you what's been happening because it's a lot. Um excuse me. So I just want to throw out a disclaimer that if you are my mom, my dad, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece, any of my immediate family, basically, or my mother-in-law or my father-in-law, or basically anybody. Do you realize like how tilted we are right now? I need to fix that. It's gonna drive me crazy. I need to fix it. I'm just gonna like put some release papers underneath y'all. Fix it. Is it a little better? It's a little better. It's gonna stay like this. Anyway, so yeah. If you're any of those people, please don't watch this video because there will be gift spoilers in this video, and I don't want you to see them before the holiday. But I am gonna start out by wrapping a few of my daughter's gifts, just because they're here right now next to me. So anyway, hello. So I see, is it Courtney? I'm assuming it's Courtney. Is here. And Marissa, hi, Marissa. And Sarah, hi, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was very last minute that I decided to just like hop on here and say hello. You'll notice my voice sounds very deep because we have been sick for weeks. But on top of that, if you are not part of the Mary Mothers group, you probably don't know this information yet. But I am with child. We're pregnant again. And I for round 2. And so that is where I have been. It was an extremely rough first trimester. So I found out that I was pregnant. I kid you not, like the minute I reopened my shop. And so I was about like 6 weeks at that point. And that is when I found out and I was feeling good. And up until about the end of September, I went to the Lone Star Retreat in Texas. And that is when the nausea started. It only got worse from there. I was able to keep it at bay while I was there, but after that, things got bad. So I have had a significantly harder pregnancy than my first one. I am also dealing with some issues with high blood pressure. And yeah, so there's like a lot going on. I've been in and out of the hospital here and there. Doctor's office is giving me nausea meds. Then on top of that, it is cold and flu season. My daughter started going to daycare so that I could reopen the shop. And with that, she is starting to get sick now that it's cold and flu season. So we ended up taking her to urgent care earlier this week on Monday. She has both rhinovirus and RSV right now, both at the same time. I got sick. I'll never forget. It was the day after Halloween, November 1st. I woke up with a cold. And that cold lingered for about 3 weeks. And finally, I went to the doctor and I was like, look, something has to give. So that cold had turned into a sinus infection. And so I ended up on an antibiotic for quite some time. That got better. And then we got sick again with whatever I have right now, which I'm assuming is either rhinovirus or RSV or both, because that's what my daughter has. So yeah, we're having a lovely time here. But how is everybody? How's everybody doing? I know Natalie, she takes it like a champ though. The other day she had a fever and she was like running around licking the windows. I'm like, I guess you're fine, girl. I don't know. Not me. not me. I'm over here on the struggle bus every day, and she's just like living her best life. I'm like, all right, more power to you, girlfriend. But I'm going to start wrapping a few of her gifts. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. At the end of October, right before I got sick, and it's actually not what made me sick, we went on a Disney cruise. We had that vacation planned for quite some time, and it was lovely. It was wonderful. And Natalie fell in love with Stitch. So I have Stitch wrapping paper for her this year. So I'm just putting all of her gifts in Stitch wrapping paper so I know which ones are hers. And I don't have to label them all because Santa does not have time for that. But yeah. How's everybody doing? What is everybody ready for Christmas? Have you wrapped all your gifts? Because clearly I have not. I haven't even started. I probably should have turned this the other way. I didn't leave myself enough room on this table. I didn't really think this out, guys. Okay. The first thing I'm wrapping is a little wooden train set from IKEA. And it's super cute, and it's magnetic, and the little train cars magnet together. It kind of looks like the monorail at Disney. That's what it makes me think of. You haven't wrapped any gifts yet? I'm telling you. I haven't wrapped a single thing yet. This is the first gift I'm wrapping all Christmas. I put a couple things in bags so far, like thinking I was like ahead of the game, and then I was like, girl, you are not ahead of the game. There's no semblance of ahead of the game happening here. Should I cut this with my left hand? How do I do this? Y'all, I can't. That's next week. She said, not even started wrapping presents yet. It's next week's problem. Currently putting ribbon on my resin ornament. Well, that's something. It's more than what I'm doing. I didn't hand make a darn thing this year. But I mean, of course, that's my excuse is I've been dying. I spent a lot of time in bed this year. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad. But I have not been feeling well. It has, like I said, been a really rough pregnancy, but we're sticking it out. It's okay. I did find out what we're having, so I know what it is, but maybe I'll do a gender reveal like I did last time. Last time, if y'all remember, I made a putty, and anybody who ordered got a gender reveal putty in their order and got to find out first. So I might do that again. But anybody team boy or team girl? For anybody who doesn't know, we do already have one girl at home. Her name is Natalie, and she's the light of my life. She just turned 2. So that was the other thing. This weekend we had her birthday party. December birthdays, y'all. It's a lot. Not only that, but my husband's birthday is January 1st. And I'm like, okay, well, we're dying here. It's fine. Team girl, team healthy baby and mom. Yeah, you tell that to my blood pressure. My God. So the other day, here's what happened. So because I am overweight, and what my doctor likes to call advanced maternal age. Okay, y'all. So they call anybody who's 35 or older and pregnant advanced maternal age. They used to call it a geriatric pregnancy, so I'm glad they got rid of that term. But because I am advanced maternal age and because I'm overweight, my doctor wanted me to have an EKG done. And for anybody who's not familiar, it's just like a electric. They hook you up to a bunch of stickers, and they, my brain. It's hard to like rap and talk at the same time, but they hook you up to a bunch of stickers, and they just like check your heart rhythm, all that good stuff. Well, my EKG results came back abnormal. That's all they told me. Abnormal. You had abnormal results, and I'm like, what does that mean? And they couldn't tell me. And so they said, we want you to see a cardiologist and get an echocardiogram. So my cardiologist appointment was this past Tuesday. I go to said cardiologist appointment and they take my blood pressure and they were like, you're pregnant, right? And I was like, yes. And they're like, what? It ripped. I'm just going to tape it. She's 2. She doesn't care. Man. Anyway. What was I saying? Go to the cardiologist appointment. They take my blood pressure. Lady's like, you're pregnant, right? And I was like, yes, I am. And she's like, your blood pressure is really high. It was like 159 over something, which isn't like the end of the world, but it was scary enough for me. And I said, okay, well, that's not great. So they told me to keep monitoring it at home. And if my readings continue to be that high, to contact my doctor, which I did. So my doctor, on Wednesday, this was literally 2 days ago, my doctor tells me to go to labor and delivery, which I'm like, I'm 18 weeks pregnant right now. We are due in May, just so you know. And so doctor tells me to go to labor and delivery. And I'm like, it's too early for that. But she's like, they'll get you checked out. I go to labor and delivery, and labor and delivery is like, we don't handle you until you're 20 weeks. You have to go to the emergency room. Cool. And I was like, okay. So going on to the emergency room doctor says, hey, why aren't you going to your OB? And I was like, I called them. They told me to go to labor and delivery. And now you guys are telling me. It was, for all intents and purposes, lack of any better terms, it was a shit show. And I was very annoyed. So it was a very long day. So I ended up in the emergency room on Wednesday. I had high blood pressure readings all day. Nobody knew what to do with me. The emergency room wanted an OB consult. The OBs wanted a cardiology consult. And I'm just sitting there like, what would you like me to do? I have high blood pressure, but it wasn't high enough that it was like dangerous to the baby. And so I was just like, okay, what do I do? What do you want from me? So yeah, here we are. They didn't put me on any medications. I had a follow-up appointment with my OB this morning, and she said everything looked good. So here we wait. They're monitoring. I'm having to monitor my blood pressures at home every day, just to make sure I'm not dying. And I'm keeping a record of it. And if the blood pressures go high enough, then they'll put me on medication. So that's been really fun. But I'm just like, I'm over it, y'all. I'm so over it. I'm like so tired of doctors and appointments right now. And I'm tired of being sick. And I'm tired of being tired. And y'all, I don't want to gross anybody out, but there was a lot of throwing up in my first trimester. I couldn't actually even go downstairs to the shop because I would smell anything that was happening down there immediately. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I would, and anytime I go down there, even still, like if I go down there to wrap gifts. My brain is one track mind right now. To pack orders, I have to wear a mask, like a respirator mask, because yeah, so I have to wear a respirator mask just to like function downstairs, just to pack orders. And so if you have a pending order, by the way, they will go out tomorrow. And you won't get them by Christmas, but you will get them. I still have a bunch of inventory in the shop because I made way too much. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get rid of that inventory. And then I might run like a mega sale on it just so I can get it out of here because I don't have space to make more stuff right now. I also have been too sick to make more stuff right now. So I'm really hoping that I can get back to the shop after the first of the year and maybe put a few things together. Here's another gift for my daughter. I just figured I'd share. So my little girl discovered Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Lord, that show. It's really just the song at the end that she really, really loves. but she really likes Mickey Mouse. That's what she calls them. And so I found these little, they're just like little finger puppets, rinsey cups and squirters and stuff for the bathtub. And she loves bath toys. She loves playing the bath. So I know they're Christmassy, but I was like, these are so cute. And it was an impulse buy at Aldi. So that's that. But it was really cute. I had to. But yeah, so you're late to the party. That's okay. I'm just wrapping presents, and I figured I would come say hi because I've been MIA for so long. Figured I'd share where I've been. Also in the Midwest, had a May baby, and it's the best month to have a baby. I'm really excited. I will tell you, December is the suckiest month to have a baby because everything is just so busy. And I feel like her birthday just gets all muddled in with Christmas. It's at least prior to Christmas, so like she gets things to look forward to. Once the birthday is over, she gets more presents at Christmas time. But she got so many gifts from people for her birthday that I gave her one thing for her birthday from us because I was like, girl, you're getting so many things. She doesn't know yet either. Like, she just turned 2. So she's not quite like, she knows how to open her presents, but she doesn't I don't think she really grasps the understanding of what a gift is yet, if that makes any sense. And so it's really just a fun way to open a toy, like I don't think she gets it. Just told me she's due in May as well. Oh, that's exciting. I'm due on May 16th, which happens to be like Natalie's birthday is December 16th. So that's kind of cool. But I don't, based on how early Natalie came, this baby might actually come in April. Who knows? But yeah, she was early. So December 20th, it is the worst, is it not? I think I get super overwhelmed because, like I said, my husband's birthday is also, it's January 1st. And so there's just, it's too many birthdays packed in too little of a time and can't keep up with it. So I'm very excited to have a May baby and be able to have a separate birthday time. That was not planned. I mean, you can't plan when you're going to have a baby. Exactly. So, but I was very surprised because it happened a lot faster this time than last time. Last time we tried for almost a year before we got pregnant with Natalie. So it took a while. So I was like, it's going to take a while again, I guess not. Stressing me out. And now I've got to figure out what to do. Natalie is still in a crib, so we're going to have to buy another crib. Babies are expensive, y'all. That was that gift. I've got one more for Natalie here, and then I might switch gears. But I love seeing what people buy for Christmas gifts, so I'm sharing it with you guys. I don't know if you. This was a Sam's Club find. I think they have them at Costco too. But Natalie also loves the Little Mermaid, and she says mermaid. So we got her this little doll. It's so cute. How sweet is that? And she also is starting to love jewelry. She has little bracelets that she puts on all the time. So these are little clip-on earrings and a necklace that she can wear to match her mermaid. Get out of here. I'm like, get out. It's too cute. Anyway, so we've got that. This one's going to be a big one to try to wrap. I'm going to have to turn here. I need to move this. I need to move the wrapped presents. Hang on a sec. And the bump this time is bumping, y'all. We are, as you can see. They say your second one pops out faster than the first one, and I believe it. Okay. Got one more bigger gift for Natalie. I'll go ahead and wrap. But yeah, like I said, bump is bumping. We are woof. Anyway. See. Yeah, the runaround was not helpful for the blood pressure for sure. I was like, you guys are killing me right now. What is happening? Do you guys like wrapping presents? I actually really enjoy it. Like it's low key something I like to do. This is like a weird. I can't make it work with this paste. Ugh. What are you guys doing? I'm not hearing much from you guys. Are you all busy? I want to know what you're up to. And I was asking, does anybody like wrapping presents? I love it. I think it's so fun. But I also like I said, I like watching people wrap them because I like to see what people get. Hello. I can't read your username from here because I have the screen like really far from me. Of course, I ripped the paper. I'm having the worst luck ripping paper today. We did not have that nice glide that I like to get. Oh, Tammy, I can see it now. And Stephanie, hi. Listening and driving. Okay, then don't text. Stack of Amazon boxes that need to be opened and wrapped. I'm not a fan. Yeah, here's my thing. It's kind of the same as cooking. I love to cook when I have the time. I like to wrap gifts when I feel like it and I have the time. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just like, I feel like I have not felt well enough to do stuff like this. And so this Christmas has been very tough. I will say though, these gifts that I'm wrapping have been things that we've kind of been collecting them over the year. Like it's not like some of these things were bought months ago. So I did not shop all at once for my daughter's gifts. It was kind of just a hodgepodge of stuff here and there. Three littles running around drained by the end of the night. Dude, I'm between being pregnant and then having Natalie, I'm absolutely drained every single day. I can't function. I'm like, I am so tired. I've never been more tired in my entire life. And I stand by this. I said this after I had the first baby, and I'll say it now. Pregnancy tired is worse than baby tired. Like I will die on that hill. Because I can't, I don't know. It takes everything out of me to build this tiny human from scratch, and it's wild how much it takes. And I am just exhausted. In the holidays, it's a very draining time. We had Natalie's birthday party, and she loves Minnie Mouse, so we did a Minnie Mouse theme for Natalie's party. And that was just a lot to plan and host and have everybody here. And we decorated and the presents and then the cleanup, and it's a lot of work. Fun, but a lot of work. I love wrapping things that are in nice boxes like this, though. When things don't come in nice boxes, I tend to just like gather them together and put them in gift bags because I can't. Like, we cannot be bothered. Let's see. Granddaughter has the same doll and carries it around everywhere. Oh, that's so cute. I know Natalie she just calls Ariel mermaid. And so she sees mermaid and she's very excited. So I think she's really going to like this. Waiting for my granddaughter to get here with my son. And we'll be opening Hanukkah gifts. That's so fun. do you do them all at once, or is it like a? I thought don't forgive me for my ignorance, but Hanukkah gifts go in like you get like a gift a day for a while, right? Or am I thinking of something else? So it's like one thing a day, or are you doing them all at one time? I should know this. I have several Jewish friends. Like, I really should know this. We did one little day of baking a couple weeks ago, just to make some Christmas cookies. And David was very adamant that David's my husband, was very adamant that he wanted to have a Christmas cookie day. I said, okay, we'll have a Christmas cookie day. So that's what we did. We had a Christmas cookie day. It was nice. We didn't bake a ton, just a few things. We gave one to our deacon at church and shared some with neighbors, and that was it. Gifts every night for 8 nights. Oh, so Stan was right. And she gets 2 each night. That's sweet. I know, you gotta give the kids extra. You want to know what my wrapping pet peeve is? Because I'm pretty good at wrapping gifts. I'm not like a gift expert, but I like to wrap gifts and I'm decent at it. And my pet peeve is when people tape the paper to the gift. It really drives me bonkers. It's a major pet peeve of mine. It's probably really stupid, but I can't handle it. You're not supposed to wrap you're supposed to wrap the gift, but the paper is not supposed to be taped to the gift itself. The pet peeve. Anyway. You need to keep I need to keep some of these gifts. What did I do? Oh, I brought them over there. I was like, what in the world did I do with Natalie's things? I kind of wonder if I might put this one in a different paper. I hate that too. Thank you. It drives me crazy. What was I going to say? Oh, this gift is actually from Natalie's, I guess, great aunt and uncle. David's aunt and uncle sent this for her. It's like a little magnetic tile safari set, which was a great gift. I've kind of had this on my watch list for a while, and I've been meaning to get it. So it was a perfect gift. So thank you, Uncle Dan and Aunt Karen. I think I'm going to wrap this in a different paper, just so I know that this is the gift from them. And I have just the paper. Actually, what did I do with it? I think I set it over. I think it's in the attic still. The attic is kind of like behind me. I'm going to grab it. Do they love the magnetic tiles, right? It's so fun. I feel like this paper would be really cute. Miss Natalie loves kitty cats. She calls them kitty cats. And this is some really cute paper I had from last year with little kitty cats and stockings. Definitely happening. Okay. Love. Adorable. Okay. This one's not quite as long as that other paper too, so it might be a little easier to finagle. Ooh, it's the nice thick paper that glides too. Have you been seeing that meme all over? Not meme, but that viral TikTok trend where John Hamm is dancing. If you watch any social media, you've definitely seen it. But it's like when something works out just right, or something that you like, something gives you that feeling of like bliss, and it's him like dancing in a club. Anyway, I saw one the other day where it was talking about when you're cutting wrapping paper and it glides just right. It made me laugh. It was so funny. You guys are like, what the heck are you even talking about, Meredith? What are you talking about? Just ignore me, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Park to destination. I'm glad you're safe. Love sticking them in the baby gate. I never thought about that. We actually don't have a metal baby gate though. We have like those weird, they're kind of mesh and plasticky. I don't know how to describe them. But you can stick them to the fridge too. Never thought about that. I don't think I've ever like brought them over to the fridge to show her that she can stick them there. That might be an activity for tomorrow to keep the girly busy. This is the cutest paper ever. I'm obsessed. I think I got it at Ross or Marshall's last year. They have the best wrapping paper. They always have the prettiest stuff. I was really good this year, though. I didn't go shop for stuff. Like, I'm a shopaholic, and I love to shop, and I was really good. Part of it was not feeling well, I think. But the other part of it was just like, I was like, I have enough stuff. I have too much stuff, and I don't need more stuff. So I need to not buy the stuff. So I didn't buy the stuff. I didn't buy any more wrapping paper. The only wrapping paper I bought this year was this one for Natalie. That was it. I didn't buy any wrapping paper this year. I didn't buy any new Christmas decorations this year. Not a one. With the exception of every year I buy a Hallmark Christmas ornament for Natalie. Because I like to collect them. But that's it. I did not purchase any other gifts this year. Or any other decorations this year. I don't know. I was proud of myself. I also, you'll be surprised to hear this, didn't buy a darn thing for Black Friday from DSC either. Not a thing. I was like, nope. I don't need it. I have too many. Like, y'all, I don't think you understand. I have so many things. I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to turn this camera, and I'm going to show you how ridiculous my collection has gotten. Have a 4-tiered, like, shelf over here. All the diamond paintings are laying sideways on said 4-tiered shelf, and there's no space for more. And there's, like, more just laying all around it. It's nothing but a mess. I'm going to show you. Doop, doop, doop. See? That's just 3 of the 4 shelves that you can see. And then below that, ignore the Jeopardy game. Below that, all around it, there's more standing up. It's ridiculous. And I don't even diamond paint anymore. I haven't had the chance. So I'm like, I really got to get it together. It's bad. There. Sorry. I just wanted to get back in the frame. But what I want to do a nice big D-stash is what I'd like to do. And what I'm thinking is I'll do it on my channel. For those of you who follow Single and Placing Anthony, he's done it on his channel before. Actually, I just remember he asked me if I would help him with the next one, and I said yes, but did he have that already? I don't even know. But I want to do a D-stash like he did on his channel and just get rid of them. Not all of them. Some of them I love too much, and I will not get rid of them. But 3 grandchildren and use the paper theme for each. Yeah, it just makes it easier not having to label them all. It's one of my favorite things, though, at Christmas, though, is going downstairs and seeing all the presents under the tree all wrapped in different colors. So I don't know if I'll continue doing it that way, but I don't know. Especially because we're going to have a second child. Oh, Mia helped him do one. He wanted my help to do it, and I told him I would help, but he must have known I wasn't feeling good. He must have known. But yeah, I kind of want to do it that way and just do it on the channel because I think I I think you guys deserve first dibs on whatever I've got if you want them. And then the rest I can, like whatever doesn't sell, I can always hawk on Facebook channels and stuff. Facebook channels, you know what I'm talking about. The question is, am I going to remember what this gift is, or do I need to pick a tag on it? I think we're going to put a tag on it. I don't trust myself. I don't have any tags directly on me right now, so we're going to make one. There we go. This one looks good. I do this all the time. I like cut a piece of the paper and then just make like a little card out of it. And then just stick it to the thingy so you know who it's for. Yeah, I'm tagging it. You're right. I will forget. I'll forget. A little trash can back here. I am not going so far as to put bows on all of them. I love my daughter, but she does not care. I'm like, she will not. She's just going to rip into them. So we're not bowing. Do need to get, I have some Sharpies here, actually. I knew that was going to fall. Let's see. To Natalie, Uncle Dan, and Aunt Karen. That's fine. And then we'll just tape it on so we know that it's from them. That was the worst tape job ever. Okay. I love this paper. Oh, I like that. That's smart. So, okay, I actually thought you guys have to weigh in on this as a poll. All right, let me see. Sorry. Finally gotten over FOMO. I'm telling you, I've been really good about it. I don't have as much FOMO as I used to. Ordered from small shops this year, not DAC or Dreamers. Nice. So, okay. In my house, everyone gets their own paper, so I know who gets what, but no one knows until Christmas morning which paper is theirs. I love that. I love that. I love that idea. So here's my thing. So I saw this as this woman was like, my husband says it's this, and okay, let me back up. I see this story on TikTok, and this girl was talking about how her daughter, who I guess is like a toddler who's, sorry, I need to slide more into the center of the frame. Her daughter, who I guess is a toddler, found one of her presents under the tree and unwrapped it and took it, whatever. And I was like, okay, my presents aren't under the tree yet because I don't do that. So when I was growing up, and she was saying that her husband also said, why are there gifts under the tree? She was like, what do you mean? Like, the gifts go under the tree once I wrap them. And he's like, no, Santa comes and brings all the gifts on Christmas morning. And like when I was growing up, that's how it was. There was not a single gift under the tree. Sometimes we would put gifts under the tree that were like we knew they were going to a certain family member, or they were going to our neighbor or our teachers or things like that. Like those types of gifts. But like immediate family, mom, dad, brother, sister, there were no gifts under the tree until Santa brought them all on Christmas morning. So are you a Santa brings all the gifts and puts them under the tree family? Or, and like, even if you don't have kids, you could talk about like when you were younger. were all the gifts from Santa under the tree on Christmas morning, or did mom and dad put gifts under the tree throughout the season? Like, I want to know. Because now a lot of times parents nowadays are saying like they want some of the credit for all of these gifts that they're giving, and that they say that Santa just brings a few things and fills the stockings, but that the most of the gifts came from their parents. So now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Is Santa going to put them all out in the morning? Granted, my daughter is 2, so this does not matter yet. But when she gets a little older, I want to have the same tradition every year, and I don't know what to do. You guys have to help me. Anyway, I have oodles of stuff here that I need to all be separated into other things. Let's see. No, there's just some stuff. I don't know how I'm going to wrap some of this stuff. Okay, now, huge warning. If you're my dad, don't watch this. How do you want to wrap this? Do I just bring a bag and put it in the bag? I'm sure I have a bag big enough. Put out the gifts we give under the tree, and Santa brings his gifts Christmas Eve. So it's like a dual. We did both. There were gifts, usually the larger stuff that couldn't just be picked up easily. We only got one Santa gift, and the stockings were filled on Christmas morning. Santa always brought the expensive gifts. Interesting. I don't know. Like, for us, it was like there was nothing under the tree for me until Christmas morning. And like, because my mom knew well enough that I would like be over there spying on stuff. Like, I'm nosy. I don't know what's in there. Like, I need to know. I'm gonna shake stuff. I'm gonna like, I gotta know what's in that bag. You know, what's in the box. Let's see. I got some gift cards and stuff. I'm like, I need to go through all this like smaller stuff. I need to stop wrapping gifts and like actually organize gifts. Things are messy. I went to Target this morning and finished like the rest of my shopping. Of course, I had to get more Tonys for Natalie because she needs those, right? These are mine. Have y'all ever had these? The Cadbury mini snowballs. So these are essentially the same same candy as the mini eggs at Easter time, but they're the Christmas mini snowball. My brother absolutely loves these things, and so I bought 2 bags for him for Christmas. Let's see. I do want to start the tradition with Natalie. We're not going to start it this year, but I do want to start the tradition with her that, oh, if you're my friend Alicia, stop watching this now too, because there's stuff in here for you. What was I saying? I want to start the tradition with Natalie that on Christmas Eve she gets PJs and a book, maybe. I bought more tape just in case I needed it. I do want to start that though. Like I want her to get PJs and we'll do like, you know, a hot cocoa snacks kind of night. Because that's just sweet. I got money. I got cash money that nobody needs to see how much I'm giving, but I'm giving our nanny some cash and a card and like a box of mints. I think cash is the best way to go. I'm like, here's your Christmas bonus. I got her a cute little card with a little doggy on it. Look how cute. It says, a little something to make your holiday even brighter. Wait, okay. Now we add gifts as we go, because otherwise we'll forget where we put them. Okay, wait, wait. I missed comments. Wait, I have it on my phone. Let's see. I'm on here. Why won't it just like open on my YouTube app? YouTube. One moment. I don't want to watch myself. I just want to read the comments. Okay. Where were we? Because that's what I did for my kids. Everything showed up Christmas. They always played under the tree. Okay. Yeah, that's what we always did too. I don't think all gifts should be from Santa. We celebrated both Hanukkah and Christmas when I was a kid. We got from our parents and from Santa. That makes sense. My niece has the stockings from Santa. I think like once there's no little kids in the house, adding the gifts as you go is absolutely fine. But like even once I knew Santa was not coming to my house anymore because I was too old, and I knew that everything was coming from mom and dad. Once that happened, then I would sorry, I don't know who's watching this. But like once I was old enough where Santa didn't come to my house anymore, then my parents would still save everything because they knew I was a nosy child. But I will say that I have gifts stashed all over this house for Natalie. And like one day Natalie was in our bedroom and I had something like it's like behind our TV, but still there in the bedroom. And she was like, toy. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no toy there. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm thinking a combo move is the right way to go. We found gifts we got early. Yeah, that's me too. Tucked away in June before. That's totally me. But this has like I can't insert my gift because it's not. There we go. It's like perforated but not ripped yet. Yeah. I'll write her a nice note soon. Fun story. Have y'all ever tried these mints? They're like the Franco mints from Macy's. They're fancy people mints. I call them fancy people mints. But silly present for my brother too. Them fancy people mints on like mega sale. And so I bought a pack. And then I ate them all. And then I was sad that they were gone. And so I asked David to get me some. And then I was like, oh, let's get a couple. Like, get one for the nanny. Get one. We have a crew. It's like a 2-person crew. And they come every 2 weeks just to, like, clean the toilets and the floors. And that, like, because I simply cannot. And so I was like, oh, we'll give them to the cleaners. We'll give them to the nanny. And so I was like, buy, like, 5 packs, you know? So he did. But he didn't buy 5 packs. He bought 5 2-packs. So now we have 10 boxes of mints. But I'm just giving them to more people. So we have the nanny's gift. And then I got Visa gift cards for the cleaners. I thought I had 2 Visa gift cards. There's only 1 here. Here it is. Okay. Cool. So now they're all taken care of. I bought a cute shirt at Target for Natalie, even though she doesn't need more shirts. but I couldn't help it. Look how cute. It's got little penguins. And it was in the boys section, and I don't care because I thought it was really cute. I'm just going to take the tags off it so I can wash it. And then let me talk about pants for toddler girls, because what the heck? The only thing Target has for them are little leggings. And like, I love leggings. I live in leggings. But leggings, getting them on a toddler, not fun. Not my idea of a good time. So I ended up going to the boys section and just found some cute little black pants that are joggers that aren't going to be like skin tight. I don't have to punch people to put them on her. Stresses me out. Anyway, boys section for the win. I'll wash those later. This is the later bucket. Then for my brother, I don't have the rest of it here. I got him a $50 Lowe's gift card and his little things with the snowballs. For David, my husband, this is kind of an inside joke. My husband, every single time he has to go on a business trip, has to go to the store and buy one of these stupid little miniature bottles of Dove antiperspirant because he only likes the spray antiperspirant. And you can't take the big bottle with you. He has to take the little bottle because he only brings like a carry-on. And so I bought him 3 of these little ones just to put in his stocking. And then I bought him the cheapest razors possible because that's what he likes. These are what he likes to use. They're like the equivalent of the Up and Up brand from Target. They're like $2 or something crazy. So that's for David's stocking. Let's see. And then, let's see, I gotta go get more things. But let me catch back up. Nope, I gotta use my phone again. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I would lose. I'm gonna lose gifts for sure. I'm gonna lose gifts this year. I know I'm gonna find something unwrapped, tucked away somewhere that I bought for Natalie and forgot to give her. I actually bought something. The earliest gift I bought, and this one I won't forget because it's her big gift this year. But I got. I went to Aldi during, I think it might have been April of this year, and I bought her a whole Aldi like checkout counter, and we have to put that together at some point next week, so that's gonna be fun. Okay. Wait, tamales. I missed that earlier. Matching PJ's hot chocolate and tamales on Christmas Eve. I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, I want to start that tradition. We never did anything like that. I think because we were always like, we kind of had a bunch of houses we had to hit on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Like we would go over to my grandma's house on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then on Christmas Day in the evening, we would also go over to one of my aunt's houses. And so it was kind of just like a crazy time. And I think my mom just never did it. But like, I think we're going to have a lot more Christmases at home, just the 4 of us when the new baby comes. And so I'm thinking next year I'll start the tradition with Natalie. This year doesn't super make sense. And we're not even going to be in our house this year. Our nanny is staying at the house to house sit for us. And we're visiting my parents over the holiday. And so, yeah, so our nanny will be here, so that the boys aren't left alone, the cats. And, yeah, so I don't know, it'll be fun. That'll be nice. But it's the only time that we're traveling. Like, I think for the rest of our Christmases, especially once we have 2 of them, I can't imagine traveling with, like, I mean, next year Natalie will be 3 and the baby will be like 6 or 7 months old. Like, I can't even imagine. I used to stay home from school 6 so I could peek at all my gifts. That's why I make it impossible for anyone to know which paper is theirs. That's smart. That's very smart. My Aunt Mitzi used to have the fancy people mints. They're the best, aren't they? They're so good. Look for lined leggings. I get them at Walmart for my granddaughter. They're wonderful. Yeah, the Cat and Jack brand from Target has some really nice fleece-lined ones, and I do have one pair for her. But Natalie gets sweaty. She's a sweaty girl. And I'm like, we live in Illinois. It is cold here. And like I put fleece on her and she's sweating. I put a sweatshirt on her and she's like, hot. I'm like, okay. I think it's she never stops. She never stops moving. Ever. I kid you not. Like we'll turn on TV. Like they say, like no screen time for the kiddos. Does not matter. She doesn't care. She doesn't even watch the TV. I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm uninterested, Mom. I have other things to do. I have a bag. There it is. I'm finding more things. Because I had a bag of gifts for people. So my sister-in-law and my niece, we usually just get something small. And so I kind of did like little self-care packages for them. And these are their gifts. But I just wanted something else to add to them because I felt like they were lonely. So I got them the little, if you've ever used Tree Hut before, I really like their stuff. This is body wash, and then there's a little sugar scrub in here too. So I got body wash and sugar scrub, and I was like, oh, I'll do like a little self-care thing. So I'm putting a little mask, like a face mask and an eye mask in there for each of them. So I got them each the same thing. Because like mother, like daughter, everyone can use that. I think they'll like it. Then I have a very dear friend. Her name is Alicia. And I became friends when I was pregnant with Natalie. She and I were pregnant around the same time, and our due dates were super similar. So she ended up having her daughter at the end of December, and I had mine December 16th. I forgot to add, I think that one was, I forgot to add, I also got this little mini brands fashion just because my sister-in-law really loves, you're hearing two? What do you mean hearing two? Are you hearing me double? Is that what you're saying? Is she jumping? Our little angel has not stopped jumping. She should figure out her little feet could leave the ground. Yeah, she started that. Right now it's stomping. Stomping is the fun thing to do right now. But I got this little mini brands for her because we both love miniature things and she likes fashion and stuff. Boop. That one is for her. Except we're flying to see them. And so, okay, it's better. Okay. And so I don't know. Oh, here's another fun one. So I'm on the phone with my mom one day, and I had gone to the Dollar Tree to get a couple things, and she asked me to look for these things for her, and I found them. So they're nothing but Dollar Tree makeup, but they're really cute. This one is a matte lipstick. It's called Spiced Nude, and it's really pretty. I think you can kind of see the color in there, yeah. And then this one is a liquid blush in cinnamon cream. It's kind of a nude peach. And she was really excited about this too. And so she had been looking for them forever in her area and couldn't find them. So I was like, I got you. And I found them. So I got them for her. You get to see some of Natalie's stocking stuffers too. I got her this little people ice cream truck. She loves ice cream. I got her this little cup that says her name on it. And it has little cats. She's just now starting to drink from an open cup a little bit, so I figured that would give her some good practice. These are gifts from my mom. This was another cute little gift I got from my mom, too. And then some more things for Natalie. These are all her stocking stuffers. I got her a little bubble bath and some detangling cream for her hair. She won't care. And what is this? Oh, bath time crumbles. She loves like sticking stuff in the water and making it colorful. So I got her these. And it has Stitch on it because she loves Stitch. Then the other thing that she's been loving lately are the magic towels, where they're from the Dollar Tree, but you just you take them out of this little package and you throw them into the water and they expand. So I got her a little Stitch one, a Minnie Mouse one because she loves Minnie, and Tiana because she loves Tiana from Princess and the Frog too. She likes the characters. She doesn't really watch the movie, but it's very cute. Yeah, so she's got a Minnie and a Mickey. So I got her 4 of these. So these are all her stocking stuffers, and this is all I got for her. I'm like, she's not gonna know like what's in her stock. I'm like, she's not. These are more for me. But yeah, I gotta wrap my mom's gift. I got my mom a large container of the Moroccan oil treatment. She absolutely loves this stuff. And then I got her the Viral Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. So these 2 things are kind of like her little stocking stuffers, and I'm just going to give them to her because they were $1. I'm not going to wrap them. But these are her like fancy gifts. But yeah, I think that's everything. I also, because I can't contain myself, I also bought this for myself. The Clinique Almost Lipstick. This one's in better shape. I'll give her that one and I'll open this one myself. I really want to see it. I see people trying it online all the time, and I was like, I was at Ulta and couldn't help myself. So when you look at it, it looks super, super dark. But then you put it on and it's not so dark. Here. I want to try it just because I want to try it. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like it. Yep, I'm a fan. People online were saying, like, it looks good on everybody. But I knew my mom would like it. She wears lipstick all the time. I kid you not. Woman wears lipstick all day, every day. So she could be like getting up and going to the Dollar Tree and she'll put on lipstick. It's who she is. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to hop off here. I was just planning on staying on for about an hour or so. And I did just that. But I have to go get the stockings because I need to put David's stuff in his stocking. And I need to find a bag for my brother's gift and one of my dad's gifts. But yeah, I bought my dad an infrared thermometer because his was on the fritz. But I'm just reading. Well, off to make dinner. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you. You too. I know. I have dinner in the crock pot, so I didn't have to make it tonight. But I'm glad I could at least hop on here really quick and share the good news with everybody. I guess the other part of the good news is that I'm feeling so much better now. And so I'm really hoping after the first of the year, I think we're going to be focusing a little bit in January on getting Natalie's new bedroom ready because she's going to have to move for the baby. And I want to do that before I get too far into like 3rd trimester and I'm not feeling good. But I do plan before I say sayonara again, I do plan on having at least one more release. I really wanted to release some stuff for Christmas. I had a friend who was going to come into town the week prior to December 6th, and we had so much snow and her flight kept getting canceled and she wasn't able to make it. If she had come, I was hoping to do like a small Christmas release, but I just can't. I could not swing it. So I'm desperately trying to get back into the shop. But I'm like, I will get there when I can, as soon as I can. But yeah, I am at least starting to feel a little bit better. And they did put me on like a modified bed rest just for a little while, until we figured out all the heart issues. So we're figuring all that out right now. Like I was saying, I have an echocardiogram scheduled for the middle of January. So January is going to be like crazy busy. I've got doctor's appointments all the time. And I'm starting to go see a high risk doctor for this pregnancy now. And so I don't want to like make any promises to what I'm going to be able or not able to do. I know I have a few people who like reached out for sponsorships for events and stuff. And I've just told people I am just not sure right now, because there is just so much going on. And so, yeah, we will see. We shall see. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys, just what was happening and where I've been and hopefully when I'll be back. But I'll definitely check in with all of you guys after the first of the year and hopefully try to get some new product out. We'll see. But I know you guys are patient and just hanging out in the meantime. So thanks for hanging out with me while I wrapped a few presents and tried to get some things organized. We're getting there. I just need to put things in stockings and put things together. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. And I know sometimes this season can bring up some yucky stuff, but I hope everybody has peace and happiness in this time. Um, yeah, and if you're ever lonely, make sure you reach out to somebody because that's important. But and I'm leaving, but you can go back and watch it. Um, yeah, it's just I'm on my lunch break and happy to see you. I miss you, Kimberly. But yeah, so I'm alive. I'm here. And yeah, I'll see you guys after the first of the year. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Enjoy all the time with family and friends. Enjoy one last view of the bump that is bumping. Anyway, see you later. Bye.